Hi everyone, welcome to my second video. So this video is all about statement pieces. These are those pieces that really catch your eye in the store, they draw a lot of attention and tend to take over an outfit, but you may shy away from buying them because you're not sure how you'd style it or what you wear it with. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. Now what you define as a statement piece may be different than what I define as a statement piece, just depending on your personal style. For example, this skirt, not sure how well you can see on camera, but it's this like black skirt with like a fishnet type layer. So something like this to me isn't a statement piece because it's black and has that normal circle skirt silhouette, but to other people it's probably something really crazy, so keep that in mind when watching this. This video is going to focus on actual clothing pieces. Maybe I'll do a video on statement like accessories in the future, but for now let's just focus on the big stuff. So anyway, here are 3 tips to style statement pieces.
When I use coordinate in this context, I mean to pick colors from the clothing item and coordinate the outfit using those colors. This tip works best with colorful items or prints, that way you have a lot of options to work with. In this outfit, I picked this skirt with a really interesting pattern and paired it with a plain mustard colored top. This is just one of the colors in the skirt so it doesn't look out of place, and then it also doesn't compete with the skirt. When picking colors from a piece to try to coordinate, try not to use more than 1 or 2 colors unless you're using black or white as an anchor, because if you try to bring out too many of the colors, you'll just end up with too much going on and everything will be trying to compete with each other. Even the craziest Japanese street style looks I've seen don't use more than a few colors, so definitely practice some restraint with this one. Of course, you can definitely just let the statement piece do what it's best at, standing out. If you let that special item be the only thing you're wearing with any color or pattern to it, then that's where the focus will be. Here's another example. While I did coordinate the black and white from the shirt into my pants and shoes and belt, the top is the only thing with a color and a pattern to it, so it stands out. In the outfit I'm wearing now, what's the first thing your eye went to? It's the red top, isn't it? Even though the skirt is that black net skirt I showed you earlier, which to some people would be a statement piece, but in this case, since everything else is black but that red top, that skirt wasn't even the first thing you noticed. Conveniently, that's actually a really good example of the next way to use statement pieces. If the piece you're trying to style is still too intense or intimidating to wear on its own, this last tip is a good way to ease yourself into wearing it, and that is to allow it to kind of blend in a little bit. By hiding the item under something else and not allowing too much of it to show, you can soften its effect. This outfit kinda uses the first tip, but by covering up this top with the skirt and cardigan, you probably wouldn't even notice the pattern on the top that much unless you got a good look at it. So it has the effect of blending together with the other components of the outfit. Just to show an example of how this can be used with a skirt, here I have a very bold patterned skirt layered under a plain black dress. The skirt can be kind of intense on its own, but when you only see a bit of it peeking out, it becomes more of an accent than a statement. And you can imagine here if my dress was a little shorter, you would only see a little border of that skirt peeking out, which again is a lot less intense than the full thing.
So that's it for the actual tips. One thing I thought would be fun would be to take one piece and style it using all 3 tips so you can see the different effects that each one has. So I'll be taking this really fun, sheer patterned top and styling this using each of the 3 tips.
So using the first tip, I picked the green out of the pattern in the top and wore pants in that color, then I wore a red crop top underneath. I specifically didn't pick red or orange pants to wear because those are the most prominent colors in the shirt since they're really bold and they take up the most area. So I picked the green instead to create a more harmonious look and also bring out some of those cooler colors. Following the second tip, to make the top stand out, I just wore very neutral solid colors to let the top draw the eye. I also have a black top underneath to create a better background for the print since this is a sheer shirt. Sometimes when I do this sort of thing, I will bring a few colors in through the accessories like shoes or earrings, but you definitely don't have to do that. Last but not least, I layered a black crop top and skirt over the pattern top so that you can really only see the sleeves of it. It's definitely still going to draw attention just because it's so patterned, but it's not nearly as loud and bold as when you can see all of it. And if you really wanted to, you could cover it up even more using a blazer or cardigan.
I hope that little demonstration helped you think of some ways to style the statement pieces in your wardrobe. I know I personally have a ton of statement pieces because I just buy what looks fun in the store and then suffer the consequences later, but I definitely know plenty of people who have pretty much nothing like that. While basics are definitely a great thing to have, I really recommend having a couple of statement pieces in your wardrobe, just some go-tos, so if you feel like experimenting a little or dressing up, then you have something you can pick. I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to let me know if you have any pieces that you find really hard to style in your wardrobe. I know I have plenty of those. Maybe that's another video idea. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.